Hey everyone, welcome. My name's Tony. I am from KRUSH Brands, and today we are talking to Paul Frangie, who is from Happy Kitchen. So Paul, first of all, just tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, hey Tony, thanks a lot for having me on the podcast today. Who I am, so my name is Paul. I grew up here in Dubai, spent the majority of my life here. Went to uni in Holland. My mom's Dutch and my dad's Lebanese. Studied economics and came back to work a desk job. Wasn't completely happy with that, so decided to take on my passion, which was cooking. Then went to culinary school and got a degree in cooking. I mean, a degree. It's a culinary certificate. Cordon Bleu. It's a well-known international certificate. And then went and did some stages at some really well-known restaurants in London. They were short stages, but got to see kind of at the highest level how things work in kitchens. After that, my dream was to pursue being a TV chef. I wanted my own show, and I was really kind of trying to find every way to start doing that. So I came back to Dubai and started doing live cooking demos, cooking classes. I was working part-time at a small cookery school. So it kind of clicked at one point that my plan was to first get a TV show and kind of write a cookbook and then open a restaurant hopefully down the line once I had more experience kind of figuring out what I wanted to do.
We're going to talk about Happy, the restaurant that you've created here in Dubai. Is that your very first concept?
Yes. So I didn't just want to open a restaurant. I wanted to do something that combined kind of my other passions, which was kind of leading a healthy lifestyle, being active, and then also kind of serving food around, not necessarily a particular diet, but kind of just good quality, delicious food made with great ingredients. So that the idea for Happy came to me in I think it was about 2014, mid 2014. Started planning it. You know, takes time for these things. I've never opened a restaurant or concept before, so going through the business plan, raising investment, finding a location, getting engineers and architects on board, and kind of a contractor, doing the fit out. All of that took about a year and a half, I guess, to close to 2 years, and then finally opened our doors in late 2016.
And so you have two sites now, two locations?
We do now have two locations. The original location was in Al Circal Avenue in Al Quoz, which is a really cool kind of arts hub. It's kind of a gentrified industrial area in Dubai. We opened our first branch there, and it had a parkour gym on the ground floor. We had parkour classes going on one side of the warehouse. We had a yoga studio upstairs, which got kind of converted into a movement studio. So it was kind of all these cool people who were into like-minded stuff coming in, using the space, hanging out in the restaurant. And then we have a delivery kitchen, enter KRUSH Brands. We've recently moved into a delivery kitchen in the Marina. We did have a dining location there. However, due to the current circumstances, we were forced to shut down that location for dine-in. And so we moved to a delivery kitchen, which is great. Delivery was a big part of our offering in that area of Dubai. So, I mean, it's just, it works well for us.
Sorry to interrupt you, but is the name Happy anything to do with sort of your lifestyle changes that you're going through and how you're going through this journey and how sort of, you know, your nutrition was leading you? Was that leading you to a more happy lifestyle, and that's why you call it Happy?
Kind of. The real thing that I was just I'd almost done everything, all the work to kind of put together this concept, but I still hadn't had a name. A lot of the times I think people come up with a name first and then build on that. But so I was just kind of trying to figure it out. What is it that I want people to experience? And I wanted a name that would reflect that. I typed in the word happy into Google, and the first result that came up was a phonetic spelling of happy. With the food and with the whole idea, I just wanted people to come in and experience happiness or just be happy. Just kind of not in a cheesy way, but kind of just in a content way.
Let's just talk about the menu that Happy provides. I know that we've started talking to you around bone broth, which is quite a sort of a very interesting menu item that might not a lot of people know about and the health benefits. But what sort of is your concept in terms of a food offering? What if you were to tell people what sort of food it is or the cuisine? How would you describe it?
The center, the main kind of elements of what we offer are coffee, bone broth, ice cream, and more. The more part really focuses on our breakfast, all-day breakfast items, and the grill. That's really what it is. So really good coffee. We have a great barista who's been with us since opening. Ice cream, we make homemade ice cream. All of our bases, all of our ice cream mixes are made from scratch. It's a fun menu item to have. I've always wanted. Ice cream is my favorite thing.
I noticed on the menu you've got an ice cream sandwich. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. The ice cream sandwich is just kind of. I used to eat ice cream sandwiches at school, so for me, it just kind of brings back memories. So you know, I love having things on my menu which people can relate to or brings back memories for them. With the other menu items that we have, our menu is quite unique in that way. You mentioned bone broth. It's something that wasn't being served in Dubai, and I've always been
interested. But what is the deal with bone broth? Like, what is bone broth, and why is it healthy for you? And you know,
so bone broth is basically just a soup that's made from bones of the animal. That you know, everyone eats chicken, everyone eats lamb, everyone eats beef. And back in the day, we never used to waste those parts of the animal. You'd get a certain cut, or the butcher would give you a couple of bones, or you know, you make a really delicious hearty soup out of whatever's left. And a lot of people roast the chicken at home and then keep the bones and make a soup out of it. You know, you can pull or shred the rest of the meat, and you put it together with some vegetables, and you've got a delicious soup. For us, I really wanted to introduce bone broth to Dubai as a delicious hot drinking soup, and then of course it comes with many benefits. It's nothing really new. It's come back into, I would say, fashion.
Customers can buy that from you, as I understand, hot and cold.
Like, yeah. So what we have is you can come in and you can try all of our broths. We've got 2 chicken broths. We've got 2 beef broths. These are seasoned with different herbs, spices, and aromatics to just complement the flavor of either the beef or the chicken. And we've got a mushroom broth, which is vegan, lamb broth. These you can all order hot to go. So it's kind of like a cup of tea. You get your broth fresh and hot, so you can drink it as like a starter, as a midday snack. A lot of people drink broth in the morning before they have breakfast. Personally, I like to have it just before my dinner or just after. And so that's the ready to serve broth. You can add noodles to it. We've got rice noodles, we've got chicken dumplings. You can have a piece of sourdough toast or put some broccolini and some other mushrooms in there. So we've got a couple of add-ons for the broth. And then we've also got a website where you can order and subscribe to broth subscriptions, where you get liter packs, which are chilled, delivered to your front door.
COVID-19 has really, you know, brought us together. And yeah, so as you said, you know, you've launched a new dark kitchen in the marina area of Freedom Pizza. So tell us a little bit about that move, and you know, what's the plan moving forward with the collaboration with KRUSH Brands?
Yeah, so obviously I'd been in touch with Ian for a while, probably almost a year ago. I reached out to Ian. We caught up, discussed the industry, discussed the nature of delivery. Obviously, KRUSH Brands is a market leader in delivering really high quality product and service to customers all over the UAE, well, mostly in Dubai and Abu Dhabi as well. It was something that we were looking for several months ago, just because we wanted a way to reach, for our customers to be able to reach us and for us to be able to reach our customers. So, I mean, that's just been great. The professionalism, the delivery boxes, the speed of delivery, and kind of how that's tied in with our operations now. We can already see in such a short time. I think we've been operating for almost 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. How well that's been going. And then we're obviously excited to launch with the help of KRUSH Brands, our own website with an ordering platform so that customers can order directly to us. Super exciting, super cool. In the technology that KRUSH Brands offers there is obviously seamless, very easy to order, very easy to customize, and that gives the customer confidence, and it also gives them an enjoyable experience to place their order, and confidence that the food's going to come to them quickly in the correct type of packaging, and done hygienically, and those things are really important, even more important these days. The opportunity to kind of help each other out in this current market situation was I wouldn't say, yeah, it's pretty much a no-brainer. We were offered some help by KRUSH Brands, and then obviously we can add to kind of this overall offering to customers, which is quality, fresh ingredients, service with a smile, like all of the things that customers expect and want from us. So that's kind of, we see eye to eye on a lot of things. So that's really great. And for me, working with a professional team, I mean, all the guys at KRUSH Brands, it's been a really cool experience. The move has been challenging, but I mean, I see a lot of cool things, exciting things coming out of this collaboration. We are launching we touched on ice cream sandwiches. We're going to be launching those on the Freedom Pizza menu very soon. So, I mean, that's massive for us. Hapi's never been able to deliver our ice cream sandwiches all over Dubai, and now we will. You have 6 branches in Dubai, I believe. So it's a super cool opportunity. I really hope that other restaurant brands tie up and help each other out. If you have things in common, and businesses can work together instead of trying to squeeze each other out of the market. I think there's definitely room for everyone here.
I feel like the trajectory of F&B is changing as we speak, day by day, due to Corona. Where do you see your new trajectory going? Still multi-site, or more dark kitchen, cloud-based, or a mixture of the two?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a great question. The reason we moved from our first location of Hapi into the marina area was because I felt there was a heavy trend in the market globally, not only in Dubai, towards delivery. I wanted to compete with the big dogs in the market and see if Hapi could stand up to it. And I really wanted to play in that space. So it's been happening for a while. The industry has gotten super competitive in delivery. A lot of people have moved into that. Customers always get the best deal, which is great, but the restaurants kind of, not all of them get the best out of a delivery service or the model of delivery. Luckily, as I said, we've been able to collaborate with KRUSH Brands and move into a delivery kitchen in the marina. So we've been able to hold on to our customer base there. More than half of the business was coming from delivery. So that's great for the marina area, serving the customers there. We've had a lot of our loyal customers from our first branch since we moved, asking us when we were going to move back into their area of town, which was around the Jumeirah Safa Park area. So we're very grateful and very lucky that we've been able to open in such a unique location, which is Al Khazan Solar Park. So this is really going to be where we can offer customers kind of a face-to-face experience, a dine-in. You can see the food being prepared from our open kitchen. You can smell the coffee. So kind of, you can order ice cream. You can watch someone putting toppings on your ice cream. That's something that you can't really replace with delivery. So we're very happy that we've got that. I have been looking at delivery kitchens all around Dubai, and I've been looking at delivery kitchens for a couple of years now. So the plan is to be able to try and cover more areas of Dubai. We have a lot of customers asking us to deliver in Murdiff area, the Arabian Ranches area. So we're looking at potentially opening up 1 or 2 more dark kitchens.
Sure.
And then kind of just delivering to Dubai from there. I mean, I love delivery. When you get it right, when we can being able to partner with KRUSH Brands and have Freedom drivers deliver our food is great. So it gives us an opportunity to focus on kind of the food, the hygiene, which we've always kept at the highest standards, the quality of the food that's being made for delivery, getting it out quickly and getting it to the customer. It's never the same as it will be when you eat it fresh out of the kitchen, but you can always do things that kind of improve the overall quality of service and product. So that, that really gives us time to work on that now.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much, Paul, for being with me today. So again, let's just wrap up here now. Look, great to have you on board of the KRUSH Brands team. Okay.
Great to be on board.
So just for customers, look out for the look out for the ice cream sandwich from Freedom Pizza. We've got bone broth being delivered hot and cold from our Wildflower Kitchen in Studio City. Your platform's coming. So your new location is opening this location's reopening at the end of Eid.
Yeah.
And you can now order from our Marina Kitchen. So look, sounds like you're on the right path on your new trajectory. So again, thank you very much for joining with me today.